Oh my god. Daddy, this thing shows me on camera. I'm live?
They should be split up.
Ariana's here. Shabbat Shalom. If anyone's watching on YouTube tonight, we're going to start just a teeny bit late tonight, all right? We're going to give it another 3 or 4 minutes. This is going to be the Shara Shabbat led by our 3rd and 4th graders, and they're just arriving. Okay. I want to give them a chance to get here.
I'm not just arriving.
Another 1 more minute, we're just going to have to start.
No one's here.
Only about less than half people here, but Ariana's here.
She forgot.
Should probably have them sitting in
Yes,
front.
well, I said I wanted third grade here and fourth grade here.
They are sitting in the picture, but they don't.
Got it, got it.
Susan, do you want us to switch? Susan, would you like us to switch and put on the other side?
Would you rather be on that side?
Either way is totally fine.
I don't think it matters a heck of a lot. I just, since they're unsupervised and I sit over there, that's why I was putting the fourth grade there.
All right, friends, Shabbat Shalom. We're going to go ahead and get started. As I know we're still missing a few folks, so we're going to all start with stuff that we would normally start with. Let's start on page 5. Actually, no, let's start on page 12, Romamu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Ki kadosh Adonai Eloheinu Romemu. Romemu Adonai Eloheinu ve'ishtachavu lehar kodsho. All right, we're going to go to page 13, Mizmor LeDavid. Because it's the third or fourth grade share shot, we'd be skipping some of these things, but as we're getting everybody filtering in, we're going to do this one more. 13. Mizmor LeDavid, Avol Adonai Melech, Avol Adonai, Kavod Ba'oz, Ayayay, Avol Adonai, Kevod Shemo Yishtachavu Adonai Be'avram Kodesh, Adonai, Amayim Elav Kavod Yirim, Adonai, Amayim Rabim, Kol Adonai, Ba'koach, Ayayay, Kol Adonai, Be'echadar, Kol Adonai, Shomer Arazim, Vayshaper Adonai. right, we're going to turn now to L'Chadodi. We're going to have the whole class together, and sometimes both classes together come up and lead these various prayers. So we're going to start with L'Chadodi with that, page 15, and we're going to have both classes come up for this one. All right, and actually, let's have and for this one, we're going to have the third grade on the inner side. All right, some of you. First and last verses holy. I got books all around in case you forgot to bring yours up. Welcoming the Shabbat bride. It's on page
18.
Page 18. Boi v'shalom ateret bala gam v'simcha u'v'sola toch emuneh am zilula boi kala boi kala. May be seated, and we say to any mourners in our midst, Hamakom and Chemechem b'tok shar b'nei Tzion b'Yerushalayim. May God come through with all the mourners of Zion. Andrew, so you guys stay up here. Keep third grade stays up, and let's this time let's you go inside. All right. We are going to be. Actually, I shouldn't have sat you down because we're going right to page 22 for the Baruch Hu. So stand up again. Sorry about that. Page 23, stay up here. Melech haolam, asher b'paro ha'arim haramim. Pray silently for just a few seconds. Chai v'kayam, tamid imam, le'olam ha'ed, baruch atah Adonai, ha'ma'arim. You guys go sit down. Fourth grade, come on up. Avad Olam, page 24.
Here, come around the side so everybody can see you.
Yeah, if you're in the back, if you're behind somebody, come to the side instead.
So everybody can see.
they're gonna hopefully take turns at the microphone. A lot of them like it. Okay, so although Shema is next, that is the subject actually of the work that our third grade has done this year, so they're going to talk about the Shema before we do it. We're going to invite the third graders and their teacher, Nancy. Come on up.
Oh, thank you.
And actually, why don't you in the front here, okay? You guys come all the way to the front here. Come on.
Who's going first?
Come right here.
Hold on. I get
Who's going first? You want me to hold the mics for them, or are they good? Okay.
All right.
Third grade has been studying the Shema, so they're going to each define a word of the Shema, and then they're going to share an ASL interpretation from Darby in honor of Jewish Disability Awareness Month.
Shema means listen, hear, and pay attention. And so I choose some things to symbolize. This is an ear, and there's a peace sign and a rainbow and the sun and a flag. Israel. Israel means the people of Israel and Israel the faith. My word is Adonai, and Adonai means God in Hebrew. My word is Eloheinu, and Eloheinu means our God. My word is Echad, and Echad means one, and also there is one God.
Yashakoa. Oh yeah, you're going to show them the sign, and then they're going to do it again when we sing it for the prayer, unless you're ready to. Go ahead and put your post.
to tell everybody that? Okay.
All right, so actually, why don't you guys, go ahead and go over now. All of you move to the side of there, to the table, and fourth grade, coming up, because you're going to do Ve'ah Haftah as soon as they're done with the Shema.
What they're going to do the Shema.
So let them do the Shema, and you guys be quiet for a second.
They're going to teach us the sign language. Guys,
Beautiful. Now, I don't know if you can copy that, but those who wish to can try. So we're going to do the Shema one more time, then go right to the Ve'ah Haftah. All right? One more time, and switch your language.
ready? 1, 2, 3.
Yasher Koach, B'Shem Kavod. We're jumping right to the Mi Chamocha on page 32. I believe that's third grade. Come on up. We're great. We're going to move to the side. We're all together for Hashivenu. Right here. Stay right here. Page 33. Share that.
Day.
the room, we're going to start. Baruch atah Adonai, Abrei Sukkot Shalom Aleinu, V'Kol Amo Yisrael Yerushalayim. Please rise, V'Shamru, page 34. Everyone, we're going to start with the right, okay? Remain standing. Third grade, you guys go back to your seats. Fourth grade, Hatzi Kaddish, page 35. Yitgadal, Yitgadal, Shnei Rav, You can go back toward your seats, but remain standing for the private Amidah, page 37 through 48.
I don't care, I don't know.
watch a little sermon. Now, besides wanting to just thank Nancy for a wonderful third grade, we want to thank Rebbe Eliezer, who is on a Shabbaton with teenagers and is the fourth grade teacher. And he's also done a fabulous job with them. But Susan's going to be giving out the parts and et cetera. But it's so, come on up.
Yeah, we have the fourth graders
Fourth
come
grade.
up.
Wait, who's going first? Well, again, I know. That was
Emmanuel, Shine, and Neil are going first. You're going first. Just let's not. All right, so they've been studying Shabbat in their classroom this year, and as the fourth grade parents know, one of the things that they've been doing is actually celebrating Shabbat just a little bit early. Just a little bit early on Thursday afternoons. Thank you to the parents who have been sending in challah and grape juice, and they've been going through the whole thing. So little by little, it's all sinking in, and it's lovely to watch, and they're so thrilled to get challah, so thank you. And we'll start off with our first presenters. We have Shai, Emmanuel, and Neila.
Welcome back to Challah News. Today I'm here at Temple Beth Abraham for the fourth graders share a Shabbat. Let's get right into it with Neila and Shai. For you non-Jews, we're going to teach you about challah. We're going to teach you about challah. At our Shabbat, we eat challah with our meal. Before we eat challah, we wash our hands. Let's go to Neila's report. Don't forget that when we say the blessing, we have to put 10 fingers on the challah. And if you have 2 loaves, before you bless them, you make a small slit in the challah that you will be cutting first. And why do we eat challah? No one? Okay. Because it's delicious! Actually, you got it. That's so fair! It reminds us of the manna.
The manna that fell from heaven.
The manna that fell from heaven when the Israelites wandered in the desert. After we say the blessing, which is thank you God for the bread, we get to eat it. Thank you for listening to our teaching on challah.
All right, next week, Gideon and Sai.
Oh, okay. This is a report of candles by Gideon and Saul. The candles of Shabbat represent many things.
There are some more obvious facts that you may not know, like you're not supposed to blow out the candles, or that you're supposed to light the candles 18 minutes before sunset.
Or maybe that you're supposed to give tzedakah before you light candles.
A deeper meaning to lighting the candles is that you light 2 candles because they each represent something. One represents Shamor, meaning to watch and keep Shabbat. Zachor means to remember.
It is important to observe and remember Shabbat because it is important to guard Shabbat. It is also important to do Zachor because it gives meaning to the customs of Shabbat. Thank you.
Thank you for listening to our presentation about why it's important to light the candles.
That's your co-op. All right, Ariana and Sammy.
On Thursdays, we have been learning about Shabbat. Our favorite part is the challah because it's delicious and interesting. When eating challah, you are advised to make the experience more meaningful. One custom is by sprinkling or dipping the challah into salt. Even though it's delicious, no matter what it looks like, the challah we have on Thursday night practice meal is always braided. You may ask why it's braided. Rabbi Eliezer asked us to come up with an answer to our question. We think it means to bring together 3 things, specifically our family, friends, and God. Shabbat is the time we can bring things together just like challah.
That's your co-op. All right, Samara, Ella, and Paloma.
Friday night Shabbat meal. Washing is an important part of Shabbat. This is a spiritual wash, not a cleansing wash. We don't use soap. It is a symbolic cleaning of our hands.
When washing, we use a two-handled cup, one handle for each hand. You pour 2 splashes of water on your right hand with your left hand holding the cup. First time in a fist, second time holding the seat. Then repeat for your left hand with the right hand holding the cup.
The first wash to loosen the impurity. The second is to fully wash it off. Once we have washed, we sing a special prayer. After this prayer, we do not talk until we eat the challah. Once we wash our hands, we hold our hands so that the impurity drips here, so that the impurity that does not drip to the lower parts of your hand. Impurity is not good for your hand because everything that we do, we want to do it with holiness, not impurity.
This is an example. Can someone please come up if you would like to? Please raise your hand.
You have lots of volunteers.
Okay. Should we do, or does, okay, Emma.
The second one. Great.
We also use our 10 fingers while holding the washing cup to show holiness and love for Hashem.
Thank you for listening to our presentation about washing.
Got your call. All right, you guys want to give a shout out to Rev Eliezer, who is really bummed that he's missing this?
Raise my name.
Chai, Stein, Shalosh.
Thank God, Eliezer!
All right, so friends, as we're going to get to the concluding parts of the service, I think when we do go down to the Shir Shabbat dinner, it's going to be hard, but because of that beautiful explanation of all the washing, we're going to wash before we do a motzi tonight, okay? So I know it's going to delay further for your eating, but that's what we're going to do. We'd like to now rise for the Aleinu, page 57. Shelo sam chalkeinu kahem, begoraleinu kechohavonam, vanachnu korim, umishachavim umodim, lifnei melech hachamayim, ha'ayel v'shvareku, shelu neshamayim be'yosef haaretz, u'moshe v'karom b'shamayim ima'am, u'shchinatu zo, begonei meromim. Eloheinu, Eino, and Malkeinu, Efesulato, Kakatu, Betorato, Yadantayom, Behashivotam, Eleva Beha, Ki Adonai, Hu Elohim, Hashamayim, Bimaham, V'Haaretz, V'Haaretz, Eino. Ne'emar v'hayam Adonai lemelech al kol haaretz hayom hahu yeh Adonai echad u'shemo echad. We may be seated as we lovingly recall the memory of our departed relatives and friends whose worksites we observe during the coming week, thinking especially tonight of Robert Bernstein, past president of the congregation, Raymond Shun, Philip Samuel Frucht, Celia Goldstein, Sylvia Hertz, Goldine Jacobs, Sigmund Kaplan, Julius Cohn, Joel Lalone, Simon Lurch, Marion Morris, Benjamin Otovich, Ruth Roth, Jerome Turchin. We are in the Shloshim for Arnie London and Steve Fanny Van Cutchin, And we are not yet in the Shiva, but we had 3 people pass away this week. Elise Bleeman, the mother of Isaac Bleeman, Robert Brunner, the father of Mark Brunner, and John Everhart, the brother of Anne Levine. The memories of all who are with us. We ask all those who are in mourning and observing Yortzeit, as well as anyone else who wishes to rise for the mourner's cottage. It's on page 61. Yitkadal v'yitkadash shemei Rabbah, v'yalmad yivrach Yerutei, v'yamlich malchutei, v'chayechon v'yomechon, v'chayechon beit Yisrael, v'galav yizman kariv yimru, v'yesh shemei Rabbah mevorach, v'yolam l'omeo maya, yitbarach v'yishtabach, v'yitpa'ar v'yitromam v'yitnaseh, v'yitadar v'yitaleh, v'yitalal shmei nekudsha, b'richu, La'elam in kol birchata v'shirata, tushbechata v'nechamata, shamiran b'yoma v'imru.
Amen.
Yehesh lama rabba min shemaya, v'chayim aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru. Oseh shalom b'imroma, hu ya'aseh shalom, aleinu v'al kol Yisrael v'imru.
Amen.
Amen. Tikkun Olam, remember your people, come and say God. And let us say Amen. All right, some announcements. After the 2 closing songs, we will go downstairs. We're gonna, there's challah for the people who are not part of the Shara Shabbat dinner outside the foyer. If you're part of the Shara Shabbat dinner, go inside and start forming a line where Susan will, or a couple people will try to help with the washing, okay? That's the first thing. So, which means I'll do a Kiddush 2 up here so you can do Motzi. I'll do that at the very, very end. Tomorrow's services are at 9:30. And it's the Gan Shabbat. The Gan parents are leading much of the service. Thursday, WTA Girls Night Out, Jewelry and Accessory Exchange. On Monday, February 19th, President's Day, Reuben Goldberg becomes Bar Mitzvah at 9:30 in the sanctuary. February 24th, Bar Mitzvah Matan Pincus. February 25th, Stop the Bleed. Learn how to effectively intervene to stop life-threatening bleeding. Also, Sunday, Men's Club Super Bowl Party, 3 p.m. Go Niners. All right. And okay, what we're going to do right now, before we do the closing, well, actually, I'll just go ahead and do them. All right, for the parents and kids who are not regulars, we honor a musician who has died during the week, most Shabbats. This week, Toby Keith died. Toby Keith is a very important country artist. Now, I thought about parodying Red Solo Cup, like Silver Kiddish Cup, I lift you up, let's party, it's Shabbos, but that's not what we're doing. He actually has a pretty meaningful song called My List, which is actually really important for us as parents as well, as you'll see. So it's about his list. And then after that, 3rd and 4th grade, get ready because we're going to do the Hope. Exactly. Under an old brass paperweight is my list of things to do today. Go to the bank and the hardware store. Put a new lock on the cellar door. I cross them off as I get them done, but when the sun is set, there's still more than a few things left I haven't got to yet. Go for a walk, say a little prayer, take a deep breath of mountain air. Put on my glove and play some catch. It's time that I make time for that. Wade the shore and cast a line. Look up a long-lost friend of mine. Sit on the porch and give my girl a kiss. Start living, that's the next thing on my list. Wouldn't couldn't change the course of fate, but cutting the grass just had to wait. 'Cause I've got more important things, like pushing my kid on a backyard swing. I won't break my back for $1 million bucks. I can't take to my grave, so I put off for tomorrow what I could get done today. Like go for a walk, say a little prayer, take a deep breath of mountain air, put on my glove and play some catch. It's time that I make time for that. Wade the shore and cast a line, look up a long-lost friend of mine, sit on the porch and give my girl a kiss. Start living, that's the next thing on my list. Raise a little hell, laugh in the throat, put a little time doing more mitzvot. Call up my folks just to chat. It's time that I make time for that. Stay up late and oversleep, show her what she means to me. Catch up on all the things I've always missed. Just start living, that's the next thing on my list. Under an old brass paperweight is my list of things to do today. I changed a couple lyrics just in case you didn't notice. Yeah, he doesn't talk mitzvot in the. But anyway, a little Toby Keith, may his memory be a blessing. All right, Isaiah and Orly, you're in the middle here, so come on up first on the stand. And I'm going to hand you all books. Everybody else, come on up around them. Third and fourth grade. Maybe. Who wants a book?
Yes, we have. I don't
It's on page 23. Right, so this is a song called The Hope, based on Hatikva, and it's by Rick Rett, and it's one of their favorites, and it was their request.
Stand as one, if not now when, he must be strong.
like go sit next to them. And if everyone would please rise. And parents, put your hands on the heads of your kids, and we say, Yisimcha Elohim k'Ephraim v'chi Menashe, Yisimech Elohim k'Sar Rivka Rachel v'Leah, Yivarecha Adonai v'yishmerecha, Yer Adonai panav elecha v'yichunecha, Yisa Adonai panav elecha v'yasem lecha shalom. May God bless you and keep you. May God's face shine upon you, gracious unto you. May God lift the divine face toward you and grant you peace. Amen.
Amen.
Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, borei peri ha'gafen. Baruch atah Adonai Eloheinu melech haolam, asher kitshanu mitzvotav ratzavanu, v'shavat kodsho v'alav ratzon infilanu, zikaron lema'aseh b'reishit, ki hu yom tefillah l'mikrayei kodesh, zecher l'tziat Mitzrayim, ki b'manu b'harta, Yotanu kidashta, mikol ha'amim, v'shabat kodshecha, ya'ava uvratzon, inchaltanu, Baruch atah Adonai, v'kadesh ha'shabbat. Amen. Would you like? When you head downstairs, go form a line if you're part of the dinner at the washing station. And Susan and maybe Karen, if she's down there, will help wash.
Absolutely.
Shabbat shalom.
Shalom.